Discover the timeless wisdom of Stoicism with these 10 profound quotes. From embracing the power of thoughts to finding contentment in what we already have, Stoic philosophy guides us to live a fulfilling life. Learn how facing challenges with inner tranquility, accepting life's imperfections, and mastering oneself can lead to genuine happiness and lasting fulfillment. Let these ancient insights inspire your journey towards a more meaningful existence. Stoic quote 1. Marcus Aurelius says, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This quote from Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, highlights the importance of our thoughts in determining our happiness. Stoicism teaches that our happiness and well-being are not solely dependent on external circumstances but are heavily influenced by how we perceive and interpret those circumstances. By cultivating positive and rational thoughts, we can find contentment and fulfillment regardless of the external ups and downs of life. Stoic quote 2. Marcus Aurelius says, "Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours." Here, Marcus Aurelius advises against constant desires for what we lack and instead encourages gratitude for what we already have. Often, people chase after external possessions or accomplishments, believing that acquiring them will bring happiness. Stoicism reminds us to appreciate what we already possess and recognize that those things we take for granted are the very ones we once wished for. Stoic quote 3. Seneca says, "He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a man who is alive." Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasizes the importance of confronting our fear of death. This quote urges us not to let the fear of mortality hold us back from living a meaningful and fulfilling life. By accepting the impermanence of life, we can better appreciate the time we have and focus on pursuing virtuous and worthwhile endeavors. Stoic quote 4. Marcus Aurelius says, "The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are." In this quote, Marcus Aurelius offers two essential guidelines for living a fulfilling life. First, he advises maintaining inner tranquility and emotional stability, even in the face of challenges and difficulties. Second, he urges us to approach reality with clear-eyed honesty and objective understanding. By facing the truth of situations, we can respond more effectively and avoid unnecessary distress. Stoic quote 5. Seneca says, "It is not the man who has too little that is poor, but the one who hankers after more." Seneca reminds us that poverty is not defined by the lack of material possessions but by an insatiable desire for more than what we have. Contentment comes from curbing our excessive desires and recognizing that true wealth lies in our ability to be satisfied with what is sufficient. Stoic quote 6. Seneca says, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." Seneca's quote reflects the Stoic belief that life, with its inherent imperfections and hardships, will inevitably bring challenges and sorrow. Instead of getting overwhelmed by individual difficulties, Stoicism advises us to understand that life as a whole is bound to have its share of pain and hardships. Accepting this reality allows us to cultivate resilience and focus on what truly matters. Stoic quote 7. Marcus Aurelius says, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Marcus Aurelius emphasizes that happiness is not dependent on external circumstances or possessions but is largely determined by our own mindset and perspective. A fulfilling life is attainable by focusing on cultivating positive and virtuous thoughts, regardless of external factors. Stoic quote 8. Epictetus says, "Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will, then your life will flow well." Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, encourages us to embrace the reality of life and accept that we cannot control everything that happens. Instead of being consumed by desires for specific outcomes, we should aim to align our wishes with the actual course of events. By embracing the present moment and adapting to circumstances, we can find peace and fulfillment. Stoic quote 9. Zeno of Citium says, "Man conquers the world by conquering himself." This quote by Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, emphasizes the importance of self-mastery. To lead a fulfilling life, one must work on controlling their emotions, desires, and impulses. By conquering our inner struggles, we gain the strength and wisdom to navigate life's challenges and live in accordance with virtue. Stoic quote 10. Seneca says, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." Seneca's quote urges us to have a clear direction and purpose in life. Without a defined goal or destination, we can feel lost and unsatisfied, no matter how favorable the circumstances may appear. Having a sense of purpose and meaning gives our actions direction and helps us make choices that lead to a fulfilling life. In summary, these Stoic quotes collectively teach us the importance of maintaining a positive and rational mindset, cultivating gratitude and contentment, accepting the imperfections of life, and working on self-mastery to find fulfillment and tranquility in the face of life's challenges. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the content and had as much fun watching as I did creating it. If you found value in this video or had a good time, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to become part of our amazing community. Your support means the world to me, and it motivates me to keep making more content like this. If you have any suggestions for future videos or want to see something specific, please leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you and always appreciate your feedback. And remember, if you want to stay updated with my latest uploads, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Links are in the description. Alright, that's it for now. Thanks again for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, stay awesome, stay curious, and keep exploring the world around you. Take care, and bye for now.